Now to the debate over whether you should criticise children. The Herald Sun says a footy team of 9-year-olds was told they were hopeless in a club report. Now, the match summary for the Preston Bull Ants under-10s apparently said their skill level was hopeless. Well, now the club says the report is not what the club is about. Although the spray appears to have worked, the Bull Ants have been undefeated ever since, but many parents and even footy greats are upset. So what is acceptable criticism for children? Let's ask our parenting expert, Dr. Michael Carr-Gregg. Good morning to you. Good to see you. With this story, Michael, Ron Barassi, Aussie Rules legend, says the comments were shocking at a junior level. What do you reckon? Is it fair criticism for children?
I think Ronald Dale Barassi is going soft in his old age. Look, this is ridiculous. We are in danger of worshipping at that altar of political correctness again. For goodness sake, they're 9-year-olds. They're not made of glass. It was constructive criticism. It's not true what the Herald Sun said. The Herald Sun said that the report said they were hopeless. It wasn't them that were hopeless. It was their kicking that was hopeless. I think that you have to recognise that young people can accept constructive criticism without falling apart, and that's all that was in the report. I've read it from beginning to end.
So if people say that sport's for fun, especially at the junior level, they should be doing it for enjoyment, they don't need negative comments, do they?
Oh, look, I think they all want to win. They all want to be coached. They actually need some direction. And half the kids, to be honest with you, it will literally go in one ear and out the other because they're 9-year-olds and some will absorb it and some won't. But if you've got a forward line and they are being greedy, they need to be told. I wouldn't mind this bloke sending a few messages to my Hawthorn Hawks at the moment. They could deal with some constructive criticism.
So what are some other ways? I mean, how do you do it? How do you give kids feedback, encourage them, but be realistic at the same time?
Well, you start with the positives, if there were any, and in fact the positives in this report was that the parents turned up, which is, I think, a good start, and then you basically say, look, as a team you didn't play well. The thing I like about this report is it doesn't single anybody out. No one person is character assassinated, and the coach obviously knew his players well enough to know that they would be able to withstand this sort of gentle chiding. And look what happened. The next week they won. So I think we just have to get real. Under the age of 7, perhaps you might have used different language, but goodness, for 9-year-olds, very appropriate.
All right, Dr. Michael Carr-Gregg, always good to talk to you. Thank you.
Pleasure.